Hi everyone, how's everybody going tonight? Um, I just wanted to come in and I'm an alcoholic and I go to AA meetings and I go to a women's AA meeting on Thursdays. And someone said this in a meeting and it stopped me in my tracks. They said, God told me I needed to forgive someone or forgive one more person. And then he handed me the mirror. And this hit me because sometimes the hardest person to forgive is myself or ourselves. We have a hard time struggling forgiving ourselves. And we carry guilt, shame, the old version of us that used to be there. We feel guilt for that. We hold ourselves in impossible standards. But we heal, or as we heal, we ask our higher power to release that. I don't know what your religion is, and whatever your religion is, or if you do not have a religion, I apologize for saying God or your higher power, but I believe in my higher power. We have to look at ourselves. Oh, I swear every time I get on a video, I get a delivery or somebody's at my front door. I swear. To look at ourselves, I made a couple notes so I wouldn't forget. So I'm looking off to the side a little bit. We have to look at ourselves with compassion instead of punishment. That's also a good one. Now repeat that. We have to look at ourselves with compassion instead of punishment. Forgiving myself is still hard sometimes. I'm learning and healing. And it isn't just about letting go of what other people did to me. We're also reading The Codependency No More in the women's meeting. So that's why this was brought up, because of the Codependency No More book by Melody Beatty. So healing and forgiving ourselves. It's also about releasing things that I still hold against myself. And the choices I've made when I was hurting or when I was drinking. Times that I stayed too long in a relationship. The moments I abandoned myself to keep the peace. When I made myself small, I lost myself. But I'm healing. And that's what I want, is healing. So I don't have to be codependent on somebody. I'm realizing the real peace in my life. I'm choosing me. And I used to think that was selfish to choose myself. But it's not. We're not being selfish by choosing ourselves. Even on days when it feels very uncomfortable, or even when my old patterns try to creep back in, I choose myself, and that's how I keep grounded. I want to tell this person how to do things. I want to tell this person how to do that. I want my house in order. I want this and that. I can't do that. I need to let the other person be themselves, just like I need to be myself. Choosing me again makes me feel grounded. This is how I stay sober. It's how I built my life, and I don't need my life that I don't need to escape from. I used to have to escape my life, my past lives, my past life before I started healing. I went through some horrible stuff, and a very toxic relationship. Actually, most of my relationships were very toxic, and I'm still healing from that. Um, and choosing me was never an option. Never. Um, being in horrible relationships, and then also being a caregiver for my mom and my dad. I wasn't allowed to choose myself. I had to choose them. I had to choose how to take care of them before me. They're the ones with the need, not me. I didn't need anything. Bull. I needed me. I needed to be me. Yes, I can still take care of them, but I can also take care of myself and ask for help, which I don't ask for help. I'm a Gen X. We don't ask for help. That's bull. Sorry, I don't want to cuss and get banned. But it is. It's hard to reach out. But as I am growing more and healing more, I know it's okay to reach out now when I need it. Or tell somebody what I need. Sometimes what I need takes me 2 days to actually say it, or maybe a couple of hours, because I am trying to get that courage again to say, no, this is what I need. Instead of making myself small again for that person, I'm voicing my needs. It is a work in progress. I'm never perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. And I might stumble and I might fall, but I'm going to pick myself back up and I'm going to continue to go. I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue on my sobriety because that's all I want to do. I want me, I want peace, and I want sobriety. It's a good mixture. And I don't want to be that person again where I'm not voicing what I need to say, and then I give the other person everything they want without saying, hey, I need a little bit too. I do have a current relationship, and he is absolutely wonderful. We both came from abusive relationships, so we both are working on healing and voicing what we need, and it's great. Do we stumble and fall? Of course. Do we sometimes get irritated at each other? Of course. But we work it out. We talk about it. We actually talk, which I never had in my life. I never talked because I wasn't allowed to. That's a different story. But I just wanted to share that with you today, and that piece of what that person said in that meeting the other night. And because I was crying. I literally was crying because it was so beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm going to forever keep that with me because it's something that is true for most people, and especially most people in AA, because that's one of the hardest things that an AA person has a hard time doing. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying it is a lot. We have to forgive ourselves for our past, what we did while we were drinking or not drinking. We have to forgive ourselves. So I'm here to tell you today that even though I'm still in the middle of trying to forgive myself and I'm a work in progress, so can you. Just one day at a time, 1 second at a time. It's all we need the next 24 hours. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Peace.